on a painting called The Restricted Section, and it's probably going to be the last painting that I complete as part of my Inspired by Harry Potter collection that I am showing at the Bare Steps Gallery in Shrewsbury, and the exhibition starts on the 3rd of March and finishes on the 15th. And you can come in and meet me there and see all the lovely artwork throughout those 2 weeks. And also on the 8th will be a Meet the Artist day where you can come in, see me, say hello, have some nibbles and bubbles and things, and generally experience the exhibition. So I'm in the studio now. It's a complete and utter mess. The floor is covered in bits of cardboard. So there's a reason why. So this painting is about the restricted section of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry's library. And in that section, there's going to be lots and lots of books. So today I have been making books. So here is one of my little books. It's yet to be painted. I need to put covers on. And as you can see, do you recognise the black on the side? It's one of the Amazon delivery boxes. So I try to recycle and reuse everything. And this is one of them. The white is white corrugated cardboard from a package that my husband ordered the other day. So it all gets used. And what else have I got here? So this little leather-bound book is made from an old notepad journal when I had some pages left, and I've actually made made it into a book. And I've got a front cover. So I've got a little tray of cardboard here that you can't see. This is the front cover that's going to go on the book. I'll just try and fit it on. It's not straight, but that will be the front cover for this particular book. So there's lots of little tricks and things on this tray. I'm just going to put it down on the floor. So the painting is. I'll show you the painting. Let's get going, shall we? So this is the painting. Excuse all of the mess around. I work in total and utter chaos when I'm painting. Usually it just gets worse and worse and worse, and then I'll get to a point where I have to stop and then completely and utterly restart again. So I'm using acrylic paint, and I am just painting in the colour of this bookshelf section. So the box, everything gets reused, right? Okay, so the box is my husband's late uncle's wooden box. He died a couple of a year and a bit ago. And we found this box as we were sort of clearing out the house. And in fact, I think my husband found the box and saw it and thought, oh, I know who would love that. Brought it home for me, and I have been using it to store little notes in, little notes to myself of when good things have happened in the day. I write them down on a little piece of paper and pop it in the box. And then at the end of the year, which for me is Halloween, because I'm a pagan, and as pagans we celebrate Halloween as the festival called Samhain. So it's not, Halloween's just, a commercial entity, whereas the actual celebration on the 31st of October is called Samhain, and that is what us pagan types, that's what we celebrate. It's the start of our year, so that's our new year, and I like to reflect on all the little notes that have gone in there. But I needed a book. I needed a bookcase, as you do, a miniature bookcase. So I have made one out of the box from Uncle Alan. which is very fitting for Uncle Alan because he reused everything. The amount of stuff that was in the house that we cleared out. The true sustainability guru. But that's how it was, you know, years ago, when he was a child. Things were expensive. You didn't just go out and pull up a carpet and put a new one down every 5 minutes. This wasn't how life was. You know, times move on, things change. But his philosophy was very much reuse, recycle, repurpose. Way before, you know, reusing, recycling, and repurposing became a thing. So it's kind of fitting for me that the box is being reused for a piece of artwork. I think he'd be pleased. So I'm just fetching out here. I'm just fetching out some new colours, some fresh colour. All of the pieces in the exhibition are all made from repurposed and recycled materials. In fact, this painting itself was a different painting. To summarise, it was a painting that I made as part of another collection that I created a few years ago. I think probably 2021. So I decided that actually I wanted to use the canvas, and some of the elements on here are the original things that were on here, including the book. And because I put a book on there, the whole story about the previous collection was all about a lady called Evangelina who learned the secret of how to manifest abundance. And the emerald stone here, this stone here, was part of one of those processes. And it was a very nice exhibition, actually. But I decided that I just wanted to reuse this canvas. Well, canvas board, the whole thing really. These bricks are pieces of polystyrene type packaging that I don't know what was delivered, what it was around, probably a mug or something like that. And I kept it. All the pieces of packaging I kept. And that's what I like to do. I like to reuse as much as I possibly can. Now, if there's one mistake I've made on this piece so far, well, it's not a mistake, it's just made it difficult for myself, is I made this this Gothic arch here. It's a 3D piece here. And I've stuck it on to the board, but I wanted to paint a night sky behind it, so I probably would have been better to have painted the background first, and then stuck on the arch. But it's not a problem. It's not a problem. So actually what I'm going to do is get some blue. The weather outside is looking increasingly bad, and it's making me wish that I'd gone for a run like really, really early. But it was a toss-up between getting into the studio and going for a run, and I'm afraid the studio won, as it often does. So the good thing about this brush is I can just dip the bristles in, so that's fine. It's fine. So I'm just going to change to a different brush that I can try out. I've got the studio set up perfectly. I've got little areas for everything. I've got an area for my oil painting where I keep my easel, and then I've got this sort of craft miscellaneous area where I keep everything else basically. Yes. That's looking better. What I might do is I might come back to this section once it's dry and just lighten up. Lighten up, man. Lighten up the blues a little bit. I'm going to change to a smaller brush and just run down the side of the book. You're wondering what's tinkling in the background. It's which direction it is in. It's that direction. I've got a little water feature there. It just makes. I just like the sound. I like the sound of the water tinkling away. Do with a bit of light on, really. These lights have been a great buy. They're LED lights, and they are rechargeable. And they're absolutely brilliant. They'll probably go out now whilst I'm painting, but you just stick them on. This shelf here that I'm painting now, this was it was a cigar box that I bought from a little second-hand shop in Market Drayton when I was doing one of my wildlife wellbeing walks, where I like to pop outside for a bit, 30 minutes, and just go and get some fresh air. And I was in the town at the time, and I found this little shop. And inside there is a whole multitude of exciting things, including the cigar box. this mirror here is going to be a dark mirror. Which in Harry Potter, yes, there were dark mirrors in use. I think, oh, who was it that had? Which character had them? Was it Madeline Moody or something? I can't remember now. Help me, anyone that can think of which character it was, please do tell. But they had these mirrors called dark mirrors, and the dark mirror is actually a thing that pagans, witches, Wiccans use for something called scrying, which is the mirror is actually dark and frosted. So I might go over this with some black glass paint. Either which way, I want the mirror to look old and sort of dusty and tarnished. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Right. Okay. So back to where I was, painting around the mirror, the book even. I probably should dress up a little bit more for my studio lives, but quite frankly, it's just of no importance to me what I look like when I'm in my studio. I'm in here to make artwork, and my studio doesn't need me to dress up for that. In fact, if anything, I'm just gonna get paint on everything. So. Oh, the wind's really picking up and whistling outside now. More black under there. These are really just sort of base colours to go down first. I'm quite happy with them. I like the bookshelf looking like sort of rustic and dark, and that's quite exciting. But this at the minute, this painting work is just about getting the background colours in, sort of the darkness of the library. Oh, it's feeling quite an exciting painting now. Need a wee bit more black. So I've moulded this vase out of acrylic, this stuff. It's called Liquitex Acrylic Medium, and it's really, really good for making fine details with. Gosh, that was my stomach, if anyone heard that humongous rumble. So what I do once it's dry is I highlight over the top, which is why it's really quite dark at the minute, because I then pick out pick out the highlights. Just going to get the smaller brush for that. It's better. I'm nearly there. I can't paint this part yet because it's still it's not quite set yet. There's a little mouse detail here that you probably can't see because it's too far away. Once I finish this stage, I'll take a little video of it and pop it on. Might do it as a little short or something so you can see the detail. It's really cute to running up the side of the picture frame here. Yet to fit the hair in. So once the hair's fitted, oops, I've just touched the nose there. Hopefully I've not damaged that. No, it looks alright. I'm just trying to paint around just to get the layers on really. Finish this bit over here. Just want a wee drop of black there, I think. Okay, so there's the basic layers and everything put on. I've now got to paint the books, probably slightly different colours, and then it needs to all dry, and then I can fit it all together. So thanks for watching, and look out for the video where I'll show you all up close so you can see all the details. Have a great Friday. Bye for now.